Op 14 juli herdenkt Frankrijk, en dus ook Frans-Guyana, Bastille Day. Dat is de dag waarbij wordt herdacht dat in 1789 het Bastillon werd bestormd en de Franse revolutie begon. In dat kader heeft de Franse ambassade vandaag een persconferentie gehouden waarbij verschillende onderwerpen zijn belicht. Binnenkort starten de Olympische Spelen ook in Frankrijk. Daar is natuurlijk ook over gesproken en de Franse ambassade die besteedt daar ook aandacht aan. Maar de ambassadeur van Frans-Guyana, de heer Nicolas de Lacoste, heeft het ook gehad over vervuiling van de Marowijnerivier door goudwinning en de gevolgen die het met zich meebrengt.
We have the issue of gold mining. We see that steps are taken, for instance, these patrols, but we would like to see more steps, and we are ready to see what we can do together. We organize overflights of the Marowijnerivier for high-level Surinamese authorities, for the President of the National Assembly and for the Minister of Environment. And together we flew over the Marowijnerivier all the way from Albina to Maripasula in the south. I don't know if you know Maripasula. And we could together see the ravage, the vreselijk damage all along the river on the Surinamese side, mainly on the Surinamese side. And all these old gold mining sites are polluting the Marowijnerivier to a degree that now the Marowijnerivier, which used to be one of the most beautiful rivers, most richest river in biodiversity, rivers on Earth, now is slowly dying, if not completely dying. So we see that here we have to take steps. Plus, please, we don't say that the government of Suriname must or no. We share our experience. We encourage the sovereign decision of the sovereign states are taken by the sovereign government of sovereign Suriname. And we respect very much the sovereignty of Suriname. Now, the river. The river is a common river, yes? And we have shared responsibility. And we have different kind of declaration, statement of good neighborhood that we engage both the French side, the Surinamese side, to make sure that the population living in these border areas on one side or the other are living in good condition. Now, when you see that 90 to 95% of Amerindian pregnant women down in the south on the French side are contaminated with heavy metals like mercury, and this is something that has enormous impact. 90 to 95%. Yes, on the French side, we've been measuring this. You know, you take samples of the head, you take samples of the placenta of the babies. You can measure this, and we've been measuring this for the last 30 years. And these are French scientists doing this, linked with universities in France. And when we see, and this is today. Of course, it's far away. Nobody really. But it has atrocious consequences, especially for these local populations. So we say, and we have the River Council, these are occasions, instances in which we exchange with the Suriname authorities. We say that here we have to do something, and we cannot but constateren that all the supply chain of the illegal gold mining in French Guyana is located on the Suriname side, and of course these are remote places and difficult of access, but French army is every day in the forest on the French side, fighting against illegal gold miners because they are just ruining completely the forest. But all this effort that we are making has little value if it's not matched on the other side. You see, when you go, and I was with Chairman Marinus Bay and with the Minister of the Environment, Marciano Dassai, we went over the Marowijnerivier. On the French side, you don't see any sites. It's clean, and the water which comes from the French side, it's clean. But when you see what's going on and what's coming from the Surinamese side into the Marowijnerivier, you know you want to cry. It's just awful, and this is for hundreds of kilometers. You see of what we call the site orphelin, offline sites. They are not in activity for decades, but because they were left in the state when they were exploited for mine, rain is just pushing all the stuff into the river. There is a very high turbidity of the Marowijnerivier, which does not allow for the sun to go down, so the plants are not, and no plants, no fish, and so it's the whole chain is at risk.